It's no secret Donald Trump will do anything to hold on to power.
The post office has been a disaster for many, many decades.
His latest strategy is to sabotage the United States Postal Service, courtesy of his hand-picked Postmaster General, DeJoy.
Today, I am honored to begin my service as our nation's Postmaster General.
A Republican mega-donor with no postal experience, DeJoy instituted sweeping measures that have caused massive mail delays across the country.
People are not happy about it. They're taking the overtime, they're taking the machines, and now we're having staffing issues.
As national outrage reached a fever pitch, DeJoy announced he would delay policy changes that slow down mail delivery until after the election. But the USPS is still very much under attack. DeJoy's statement is nothing more than empty rhetoric. He didn't even list which policies he'd postpone. One of the few policies he did mention was overtime pay, which he said would be paid as needed. But guess who decides what's needed? He does. DeJoy also needs to repair the damage he's already done. He told House Speaker Nancy Pelosi he has no intention of replacing removed mailboxes and sorting machines, and instructed USPS employees not to reconnect or reinstall the sorting machines. And nothing is forcing DeJoy to follow through even on his weak promises. If the past 3.5 years have shown us anything, it's that we can never count on Trump officials to follow through on their promises.
You won't commit to the American people to be transparent?
No, ma'am. I do not accept the premise.
Trump openly admitted he was sabotaging the post office to stop people from voting.
Now, they need that money in order to have the post office work so it can take all of these millions and millions of ballots. If we don't make a deal, that means they don't get the money.
Now his political stooge, Postmaster General, is basically saying, trust me. Sorry, Mr. DeJoy, we don't trust you. Congress must step in and do 4 things to protect the Postal Service and the integrity of mail-in voting before it's too late. Number 1, provide needed funding for the Postal Service in the next COVID-19 relief bill. Number 2, force DeJoy to repair all the damage he's already caused, returning the Postal Service back to full capacity. Number 3, fully investigate DeJoy's conflicts of interest. DeJoy still has at least a $30 million stake in his former company, XPO Logistics, which directly competes with the Postal Service, putting him in a position of profit directly from any loss of Postal Service customers. Number 4, pass legislation specifically blocking the Postal Service from instituting any changes that would slow mail delivery in the lead-up to November's election. Trump and DeJoy will stop at nothing to sabotage the United States Postal Service and steal the election. And there's no telling the damage Trump will wreak if he is able to swindle a second term. So please, call your members of Congress at 202-224-3121 and demand your representatives take these urgent steps to save the post office and protect the election. The stakes could not be higher.